Isn't the human mind an interesting thing? It can be fascinated so easily. It can get caught up, so focused. It can tune in or tune out. If it catches your interest, you can get so drawn in, just like with a song or a movie, or even simply these words. So enchanting to listen and follow. And you know, words cast spells, don't they? And right now, you're falling under my spell. Wouldn't that feel so good? I bet you wonder now, how could that be? It's simple. I talk, and the words work slowly but surely to hypnotize you. That's it. Already feeling mesmerized? I've seen it happen so many times, all from just me talking and using my words. They have a kind of flow, as I'm sure you've noticed. These words aren't just random. They do come out naturally, but they're always spoken with intention. They are easy to be absorbed, as you notice. They are easy to focus on, to follow, and they feel so good to your ears. People tend to keep listening, following the stream of words, following the rhythm, the pattern, following the flow, and you will always relax to them. Always relaxing deeper. Of course you want to follow these words, I know. It's just natural to follow interesting things. You're quite focused on them right now. You don't even have to do anything. The words bring such images, such feelings to your mind. Each word I speak, you can imagine and feel. These words are magic. You feel captured by them. You're listening, following. You keenly listen to them, keen to want to know where they lead. Because we just want to know. They could even be taking us down a rabbit hole, and down you would go. Where they go, we don't know. Could you ever break free? Or just fall deeper? Where do they start? Where do they end? Where do they lead? All the while, you fall deeper under the spell. So, is there a pattern? Or are these words just random? So many things to wonder. How the mind wanders. Yet, hearing every single word, your mind is soaking it up, just like a sponge. Notice how they slowly but surely are making you feel something. You can't make it out yet, but you really want to know, don't you? Wondering now, just as I said, where do they lead? Is it already an induction? Or is it a spell after all? So many things in your mind, but one thing is certain. Just hearing these words, it is steady, it is stable, it's entirely your focus, isn't it? Your focus, while your mind wanders around and around, deeper and deeper in so many directions, maybe reaching the very depths of your mind, so good to have focused on. Can you feel it? That mental massage? My hypnotic spell, giving you a secure feeling so good, so right. Words and thoughts just going round and round inside your head, captivating you so easily. And of course, you are always relaxing deeper. Every part of you going loose and limp, so caught in my spell. And it just gets easier to fall for me. Shh. Don't even try to say a word. Just notice the wonderful feelings these words create inside of you. Slowly starting to understand why I have such power over you and others who listen. My words are literally magic. They just have that interesting feeling that draws you in. Before you know it, you might have already started to slip. Or maybe you haven't. It's getting quite hard for you to really know. Easier to focus and listen rather than to think. So, you should do that instead, right? That's right. These words keep coming, steady and continuing. Each one feels better than the last. And as you keep listening, you feel more and more drawn in. Your body still, and you stay deep. Just the sound of my voice making you feel better and better. Why would you want to break free? This feels too good. And slowly you understand how you're kept in my spell. Word by word, catching you up. How deep can you sink? Feeling more and more mesmerized each minute that passes. These words always feel so good, so intoxicating, that there's no reason to have an induction. Just my words. They feel so good, naturally making you want to follow them. Just letting the words work their magic, 'cause it already feels too good to stop. following and obeying my words. It's becoming automatic. Don't you agree? You naturally wait for the next line of words, and word after word is deepening your fascination into them as you notice how they draw you in more and more, feeling yourself hanging on the words. Yes, they do that. The words are so important to you now, aren't they? Feeling how with each reply you just sink further under my spell, ever continuing, never stopping, always dropping. So easy, isn't it? So good to have your mind filled with my spell, feeling it just take over, word after word, just better than the last, isn't it? Feeling it more and more natural to just keep sinking, and each word deepening the spell. My words have intentions. At this point, you have sunk so deep. I wonder if you'll remember anything at all. It's getting so hard to track everything that I've said, isn't it? But you keep listening and drifting even further. These words just occupying your thoughts more and more. The words just more and more inside your head, totally taking over your mind. The words found an opening inside of you. Now, it's really feeling good. It may feel like pure bliss, and that feeling is just increasing. Word after word just feels so pleasing. Notice the flow very much now, don't you? You notice the feelings my words evoke. You feel deeply enchanted, feeling the pull of the flow, and the words just flowing in, your mind just getting filled with them. Just listening drops you so deep, maybe reaching the point of no return. You don't even know when the point was that you dropped, right? Yet you dropped, and you will again and again to my words, won't you? It's just natural, and it just feels so right. Is it my voice or the words I'm using? You just know that when you hear my words, you just slip, because your mind recognizes it. That's just my spell. You're probably feeling deeper than you ever felt. My words and my magic. You feel it pretty much all around you, don't you? It's everywhere, in every word. It's in the sound of my voice, and it just gets better and better, you know it. The pleasure my words and magic bring are just too good. You don't need to do anything. You just lie still, your body loose and limp and heavy. Not many thoughts still left in your head at all. Just this voice and my words, right? Feeling tingly, pleasant sensations in the depths of your mind feel so good that my words slowly but surely replace your thoughts, knowing it will be easier each time you hear them, right? As the mind slowly but surely gets trained, and you may not remember all of this when you wake. What you will remember is that you went very deep. 1. Drifting towards wakefulness. 2. More and more. 3. Becoming aware of your surroundings. 4. Almost there. And 5. Wide awake.